Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mahoning Drive-In Theater for Exhumed Films Tunnel Vision Tuesday series. Tonight is our presentation of Dolomite. First up, we're going to have an on-screen pre-recorded introduction from Rudy Ray Moore's biographer, Mark Murray. Then we'll have our curated trailer reel from Harry of Exhumed Films. And then we'll roll right on into our feature. First up, I've got Jess here with our winning ticket for the raffle. All right, the winning number is 674863. Again, that winning number is 674863. So if you are the winner, head on into the snack bar, find Jess, and she will have your prize. So I'm going to throw this up to Virgil at the digital booth and get our on-screen intro started.
Say that to me. I'm not into the Bible. I'm a Christian.
Drive-In. My name is Mark Jason Murray. I'm the author of Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself, the authorized biography of Rudy Ray Moore. And I'm going to give you a little introduction to Dolomite, which I'm so jealous of you guys that you get to see this at the drive-in, and give you a little background information on the film and show you guys a couple interesting things out of my archives that you might enjoy. Rudy actually wanted to get himself on the screen as early as 1972. No one really showed any interest in that, so just as he did with everything else in his life, he took it upon himself to reach his goals and make things happen. So he actually gathered a bunch of his own money and took an advance on royalties for his comedy albums that he had out, which were very successful in the early 1970s, and was able to start production on Dolomite in January of 1974. After the shooting was completed, that's all the money that he had. So he spent the next 13 months traveling the country, doing his stand-up comedy, anything he could to raise the remaining money that he needed to complete the film. And it's actually really incredible that the lengths that he went to make sure that this film saw theatrical screens. In some ways, it was all or nothing for him, because if this never came out, he would have lost all of that money. So he really had no choice at this point to make sure that the film was completed. After he did have a final completed version, Rudy didn't have anywhere to show it. So what he did was what's called four-walling. He rented a theater essentially and showed it in Indianapolis on March 7th and March 8th of 1975. This is for the Uptown Theater, which actually this is a original theatrical poster that Rudy went around and posted anywhere he could to get people to show up to his midnight screening on these two nights. And to his surprise, the movie was a huge success just for those two nights, based on word of mouth. He also appeared during that week at Gordy's Lounge, because Rudy would just show up in town and basically book himself gigs. So he was able to promote himself, you know, hey, here's my comedy. If you like my comedy, I got my movie playing down the street. See you guys at midnight. And it went over really well. He showed it again at the end of March in Baltimore in 1975. And it did well again there also. So he went back to Los Angeles, took it to American International Pictures, who was big in the blaxploitation arena at that point, and they turned down the picture. So he next went to Dimension Films, who picked it up for theatrical distribution across the country, and it was officially released on April 26, 1975. So well over a year since he shot the movie. It took him that long just to get it on theater screens. And interesting thing, the movie did really well in the drive-ins. Usually what it would do is it would play for maybe a week, maybe two in the theater, and then it would go as a main feature at the drive-in for a few weeks. And I'm actually jealous that you guys get to see this in the drive-in. I've never seen Dolomite in the drive-in, or actually any of Rudy's films in the drive-in. So what you guys have going on here is an amazing thing. I'm totally jealous, and I know you guys are in for a really good treat. Rudy was not super happy with the results of the film. When the reviews came out, they were horrible. In all my research in 30 years going over Rudy's life and career, I never once found anything that remotely resembled a favorable review of the film. But regardless of what the terrible reviews were, the film was a success. You know, Rudy was proud, the money was rolling in. And what he would also do, because he lived his entire life practically on the road, is he would show up throughout the country for various screenings on opening nights. And coincidentally, tonight is the anniversary of when the film premiered officially in Indianapolis. And Lady Reed and Rudy were both in attendance, greeting fans at the door. Rudy would often sign 8x10. Sometimes he would give out records. And there were other occasions where there would be multiple premieres in the same town, and Rudy and maybe Jerry Jones or anybody that was with him from the film would jump from theater to theater, like in half-hour increments as the movies were showing that one night. Rudy really relentlessly promoted everything that he could to make his work happen. And I've always been in awe of his drive and his tenacity. You guys, if you are vinyl collectors, I will say that the amazing score with the theme song by Ben Taylor, this Dolomite soundtrack here, if you are a collector, make sure that you get the one that has the gold sticker on it. That is the original pressing. There's been several represses of this throughout the years. Also, I did want to share with you one other thing. This is the original slate from the film. This was a gift from Nick von Sternberg to myself from my archives, and this actually even makes a cameo appearance in Dolomite Is My Name with Eddie Murphy, which I believe is an incredible film. Really shows the love to Rudy and all the work and the inspiration that he provides with all of the things that he's done. Again, I wish I was there with you guys. I know you're in for a great time. I've always said that Dolomite is a movie that you can laugh at and laugh with. Yes, it's a shabby film. No one really knew what they were doing when they made this movie, but it sure as hell is entertaining, and I'm just, again, I'm so jealous. So you guys have a good night and enjoy Dolomite.
People talk about me, say, Dolomite is a dirty old man. Well, I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like it, our competition, I don't give a damn. Because I'd rather be hated for what I am than to be loved for what I'm not. Thank you for letting me be that.
Without Rudy Ray Moore, would be no Snoop Dogg. That's real.
Like math or music. Tell kids that they are each a
right, showtime in about 2 minutes once I crank up the high voltage generators.
Coffee, black and stacked and packed with fury.
I know what you want to, and you're gonna get it.
With both barrels zeroed in on the mob's top killers.
This is the end of your rotten life, you dope pusher.
Where the action is, where the big studs operate, there coffee is. A pussycat when she's after a man's heart.
Are you sure you're not just a little black?
A wildcat when she's after his hide.
And let me see you crawl over here, you black trash.
You want me to crawl?
What are you doing? Put that down.
You want to spit on me and make me crawl?
Coffee, godmother of them all.
Just that. Did this man send you to kill me?
No, he didn't know nothing.
Take her out and kill her.
I think of all the fun I could have had with a good-looking stud like you.
You really mean that?
All your friends are dead. Why kill them all?
The baddest one-chick hit squad that ever hit town. No one sleeps when they mess with coffee. When Foxy Brown comes to town, all the brothers gather round, 'cause she can really shake 'em down. Pam Grier, that one-chick hit squad who creamed you as coffee, is back to do a job on the mob as Foxy Brown.
You tell me who you want done, and I'll do the hell out of it.
A chick with drive who don't take no jive.
Woman, she's crazy. No telling what she'll do.
She's sweet brown sugar with a touch of spice.
If you see a man anywhere, send him in, because I do need a man.
And murder if you don't treat her nice.
Sounds like a public menace.
Sure do.
Foxy's got guts. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I better warn you, I got a black belt in karate. And I got my black belt in bar stools.
She won't budge when she carries a grudge.
I want justice for all of them, whose lives are bought and sold, so that a few big shots can climb up on their backs.
Sister, I think what you're asking for is revenge.
So there ain't no hope for dudes who deal dope.
I swear, baby, I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna kill ourselves a couple of niggers.
Have no fear, Pam Grier is here as Foxy. Foxy Brown.
Students are conscious of developing good character. We are good sports. Well, I'll do it as she do it. We are good losers.
the 1964 graduating class of Cooley High. Together, they had it all. All kinds of loving. All kinds of living.
Well, y'all don't look like no cops to me.
There was Cochise. When you're number one, you got it made. Preacher. Any girl dug his jive, it was her own fault. Pooter.
You're under arrest for being ugly.
You didn't know what to do with him, but you couldn't do it without him. Brenda. Refined.
I'm embarrassed.
Real fine. Dorothy. The hostess with the mostest. The Dum-Dum twins.
Stop your ears together.
Mean as a flat-nosed bullet.
We honor and respect our parents, teachers, and others who are responsible for our guidance. The Cooley High School Code.
The mamas. Big brother is coming. And he's coming on strong. Isaac Hayes, the big brother of soul, is making a new kind of music. And it's mean jive.
All right, y'all. If anybody asks you what happened, tell them you've been hit by a truck. Mack Truck Turner.
When he's hottest, he's the coolest.
Hey,
Could have brought me some flowers.
I got some beer.
When he's baddest,
What do you want for breakfast?
he's the best.
What do you think?
Every gun brother and sister is out to make the big hit.
I want that Truck Turner and I want him dead.
But he's out to get before he's got. Isaac Hayes as a skip tracer, a modern-day bounty hunter, making a healthy living by making living unhealthy for cats who skip bail.
Gentlemen, this is my family. These all prime cut $238 worth of dynamite. It's Fort Knox and pennies. That's Taffy. Her clients call her Colonel Sanders because she's finger licking good. The man who kills him gets my broads. Truck, they will kill you.
They'll have to do just that. Because they owe me. I'm gonna collect.
When he gets it on, the action takes off. Isaac Hayes, the magic name of music, winner of the Academy Award for his music in Shaft, and scoring again in this one. Truck Turner from American International Pictures. He made a legend out of Nigger Charlie. He made a hit out of Hammer. Now, look at me. Fred Williamson is back as Black Caesar. He's the biggest, blackest, baddest cat your eyes will ever see.
Who the hell are you? Did you know that a man's beard keeps right on growing even after he's dead?
What the hell are you doing? Who are you?
Jake, who heard Grossville needed killing. Don't I qualify? I spent 8 years in some of your best private institutions.
He's got a natural-born sense of murder. And the only thing he isn't wasting is time.
I want one full block to call my territory.
Who says folks don't have any ambition?
Caesar. He carved out a name for himself in the blood of his enemies. Hail Caesar, Godfather of Harlem.
Who's gonna control these people? It's a jungle, and it takes a jungle bunny to run it.
He shook up the system and shook down the mob. Fred Williamson as Black Caesar. This Caesar comes to bury you.
Hey, brothers, look what's coming down. They, the head slicks themselves. Yaphet Kotto as Big Daddy Fox. Rudy Ray Moore as Glittering Goldie. In Monkey Hustle. Teaching the young bloods how to step forth into the world of flim flam. Scoot and scam. Cool as they come.
Show me the way, superstar.
And twice as sharp.
Sure is bad.
Badder than bad. They learn to handcuff the lightning. Chain the thunder. Walk through the graveyard and put the dead on a wonder.
So you see, in order to out-slick the slick, you can't be sleeping late. You gotta be up early. Hey, you gotta get your righteous scam. Run it through 5 different ways on Sundays, making sure there ain't no holes in it. Then after you run it through 5 different ways, then you're ready to jump out the street with your bad walk, your bad down dip. You're ready for the monkey hustle.
All I want to do is let you kiss me now. Yeah.
Hey, wait, big, look, I can explain. Look, she's my cousin, and we was...
Cousin, hell,
Where you going? If you're gonna steal big, Goldie will show you how to do it. Oh, Tiny, hurry up. I'm trying, man.
Rudy Ray Moore. Yaphet Kotto.
Fight for truth, justice, and the American way.
Monkey Hustle.
Being rich and black means something, man.
They're back. Max Julian as Goldie and Richard Pryor as Slim.
Been talking about you. I heard you know. Goldie, Goldie.
Gentlemen, this is the big moment we've all been waiting for. The Mac is back. The original, the one and only. The Mac is back to make you feel good. Starring Max Julian and Richard Pryor.
The Spook, Who Sat by the Door. The controversial best-selling novel now becomes a shocking screen reality. The story of the first black agent in the CIA.
Whoever they select will be the best-known spy since 007.
Their first mistake was letting him in.
And let me congratulate you on being the first Negro officer in the Central Intelligence Agency.
Their worst mistake was letting him out.
Really want to mess with Whitey? I can show you how.
For 5 years, he was their token Negro.
Freeman, you people must serve.
For 5 years, he kept his cool.
Man, you just don't get along. I think you'd be happier with a mop in your hands.
Like your mama.
And in return, they taught him how to spy, how to fight, how to kill. For 5 5 years, he was the spook who sat by the door. And then he turned gangs of ghetto kids into a highly trained guerrilla army.
We have lost the land. We match technology with spontaneity and improvisation. Men against machines, brains against computers. Now, if you don't think it can work, you check out Algeria, Kenya, Korea, and Annam. Can you dig it?
He turned a summer riot into a revolution.
This is not about hate white folks. It's about loving freedom enough to die or kill for it if necessary.
He turned the American dream into a nightmare. Yesterday, a novel. Today, a movie. The spook who sat by the door.
And the mayor's office is now air-conditioned, courtesy of the black freedom fighters of...
He's the godfather of the ghetto. He's black, brutal, and beautiful. The foxiest chicks in town are standing in line. The mafia is running for cover. JJ is his name. Power is his game. He's the Black Godfather.
This is a war. We've got to use every weapon at our disposal.
They're killers, man. They take pride in wiping people out. That's how they make their living.
He put a super gang together to take the mafia apart.
Gambling for complete power, and he may be able to do it, because we can't go into the community the way we used to.
The war is on, and the stakes are the meanest streets of the ghetto and a multi-million-dollar heroin empire.
I want you to tell Tony to stay out of the black community. You tell him that I am prepared to fight with everything I've got. You just have to hold on a little longer.
And when the mafia kidnaps the Black Godfather's daughter, it's not just murder, it's a massacre. It's Black Godfather against White Godfather in a showdown of the baddest. The Black Godfather.